Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH118B2, the French nearby premium SPG we know and love as Pipi La Pew Pew. It's on the south spawn of Cliff Encounter, and it's under the command of Mr. B. Yes, I know it doesn't say that in his actual name, but if we use his real name, Wargaming, or rather YouTube, might actually decide to throttle our advertising. So we need to be careful that we don't say anything in the first 30 seconds of a video that might actually get picked up by their computer and deemed not child friendly, or even maybe not adult friendly, if you might say. Okay, it's a 105mm light field howitzer, capable of doing 410 alpha and penetrating through 53mm of armor with a 2.2 meter burst radius. Very close there with the first shot, but he didn't get it through. But the good news is that that chappie did block the road for that leopard, and now the two of them are stuck there against each other. Oh, that was so close to getting both. Now, which one's he going to go for? I'd say stick on the leopard for the moment. He's the one most likely to go up the hill. Oh, and that's interesting. One of the enemy Arty is over by the cliff edge. We just saw the shell arcing in from the cliff. So it looks like they're not going to go up the hill, but we might be able to get a hit on that chappie. Yeah, he's being very, very careful not to expose himself. And we have lost three tanks already in the game. Lost a cruiser and a Skoda. And the other one we lost was an AC. Now, it is all about the cap area because it's the encounter game. And it's a tier 6 game with tier 4 tanks in it, I think, yes? He's having a bit of difficulty with that Churchill 1. Say, fix on a particular point. There you go, rounds out. That's better. 2 direct hits on the target. Okay, now, that Largo just advanced right the way through the cap area, and he didn't get hit, but he's now pulling back into cover, so now will be a good time to fire a round in and remind him, yes, perfect shot, right out of the game. Now, that chappie's still there. There he is. Now, hold a particular point, aim at a point ahead of his path, and then just let him drive forward into it, and when he gets close to it, fire. Oh, we got a direct hit. Now, that might not be the chappie that he hit, but I think it was. And he's not there anymore, but there's somebody in the cap area. Just can't see them at the moment because nobody from our team is close enough. We really need to get somebody up near the center. And oh, now this is interesting. A Stugtai Aslains B has managed to come down from the cliff, but we can hit him. Perfect shot. 84 hit points, he's out the game. Good shot, that. Just did just the right amount of lead on the target to make sure that you nailed him. Jihi, rounds out. No, just over the top. RNG said no. Okay, we're 1 up on the enemy now, and the enemy Arty was, in fact, an FB304. That was the one down by the cliff edge. First shot was a bit of a snap one. We can see who's in the cap. It's the Churchill 1, and he's just gone. But the killer was the Marder 38 or Acton ICT. Okay, one quick shot at the FB304, and Mr. B looked away, and there's the chappie. He went up the hill to try and avoid all the fire. No, that was close. Let it settle. Let it dial in. Wait for the spot. Try and let it dial in. Rounds out. That's better. Much better. Okay. Going back to the pass, we can see an M8A1. They've got tremendously thin armor, so one round on him is more than likely going to make him expire. Rounds out. Oh! You did get him! You smacked him! So that must have been a penetrating shot, because you got him with virtually all of his hit points intact. At least I thought it was most of them. Okay, we can't see the 88 that's in the western pass, but we just saw the tracer coming from the enemy Arty. Now they've got a PP and an FB304. There's the 88. Now, he just came around the corner, but we've only got the top to aim at, but that's where the cupola is. And we can see the Burt is being a particular nuisance at the moment. He's firing those rounds, and now would be a good time to go counter battery on that FB304, because he must be fixed in place to get accurate shots on the 88. That's a good hit. You can see that the Burt is starting to get shots on the T6 medium. Okay, up here we can see the T3485. Yes, it's tier 6, which means he would earn extra XP. I'm wondering why that Chi-2 was not firing at that T34. Guess he just didn't see him, and now he never will because he's now out the game, the Chi-2. We can't get a shot on the T3485 at the moment. Again, I would say go for that FB304 to try and take him out. He's really being a problem. You can see the impact circles appearing exactly where the T6 medium's located. And I think at the moment it's going to start transferring to the Jagdpanzer IV. Yeah, you can see those circles are still there. And here comes that T34. So time to show off that ability to take the enemy out with accurate shots. Beautiful. Nice shot. Okay, so there is somebody back in the cap. There's only 5 left in the enemy team. I don't think it'll be the Arty that are up there. It's more than likely going to be the 60G FT or the Chaffee. More than likely the Chaffee who's gone into the cap. The 60G FT is probably over by the sniper area at A5. So it's probably the Chaffee in the cap somewhere. More than likely in a bush. And there's the 88. He's gone back up on top. So now we can hit him. Unfortunately, the 88 just took out our T6 medium, the one who decided to go up to the cap area. The Marder can't stay where he is. He's got to go up there. If he doesn't, then somebody else is going to have to go. The Jagdpanzer IV is moving forward. Nobody's saying in chat, go to the cap. This is not good. The Jagdpanzer, I think he's going to go through the Western Pass, find the 88 and try and kill him, and then go to the cap. He's worried about going up the conventional way and getting shot in the rear like the T6 medium was. Okay, so Mr. B is focusing on getting a shot into that 88 the moment he's spotted. There he is! Okay, get the shell. Get him in. Rounds out. I guess a hit, a good hit. That was a solid one. Go for the kill. Yes, he's got it. Okay, so that's another kill. 5 kills now for Mr. B, which means he's 1 short of getting a top gun. But we definitely need to find who's in the cap because there's 2 in there now. And it's only going to take less than a minute. And I think he's gone the wrong side, Mr. Jagdpanzer. There's the 60G. Fire through the arch. Rounds out. Yes, a good reset. 49 hit points reset. 421 hit points. Get the kill. No, wasn't able to get it. But there's still 2 in the cap. I think it was the 60GT. 60G. And he's now out the game. So the only other one that could be in the cap at this moment is an Arty. It must be. And it was. The SU-8 just killed the FB304 and wiped him out. He was hiding next to that bush. So he changed positions. Unfortunately, we did lose the Marder Ackland ICT. So it's now just the Jagdpanzer IV, us, and the SU-8. I should say Mr. B and the SU-8. Okay, time to go to the cap, I think. Oh, there's the... So we're going to have to... It's too far range. Oh, we can get a shot. He's not at maximum range. Near. Rounds out. This shell's going to come down right on top of the PP. Oh, he got it with 1 shot. And that's the end of the game. It's a victory. Well, that was a truly excellent game by Mr. B in the PP. He managed to get a second-class tanker out of that game, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one, he managed to get 14. He got the highest damage in the game, so he got a high caliber, at least 20% of the enemy hit pool. And on top of that, he got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. In fact, he ended up getting 7 kills, one short of getting a Radley Waters. The 6th kill was the 60G FT, and I didn't say it at the time when it happened, but I was hoping he might find out where the other enemy capper was and try and wipe that guy out. So, win 8 was 6,475, which is super unicum and a lot more. Let's have a look at the team score. Definitely got the highest damage. That was 1,893 hit points. Second highest damage was the Jagdpanzer IV with 1,318. Third highest damage was the SU-8, the other Arty on our team, and he managed to get 1,288. The Jagdpanzer IV did get wiped out right at the end by the enemy Fifi. He just got a little too close to the edge of the cliff and got taken out by the Fifi, but whilst he was staying absolutely still to get that shot on the Jagdpanzer, that allowed Mr. B to get a really accurate shot on him, which absolutely pulverized him. The SU-8, by the way, he got a Defender medal for resetting the gap. He was the one who actually got the second cap kill. That was the FB304, I think, in that game. Anyway, he got 1,288 hit points of damage, which put him in 3rd place on damage. When it came to kills, it was, yes, Mr. B, 7 kills to him. 3 kills went to the SU-8, the Marder Acton ICT, and of course the 60G FT on the enemy team. And when it came to the 3rd highest, that would be the T3485M, and he only got 2 kills. When it came to base XP, he's got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 929 went to Mr. B, 754 went to the SU-8, 702 went to the Jagdpanzer IV. And yes, it's amusing that it was only Arty that was left. For a brief few seconds, there was 3 Arty on the battlefield, 1 on the enemy team, 2 on our team, and then we wiped, or rather Mr. B wiped that guy out to win the game. So very well done on that score as well. 36 shots fired, so he still had 14 rounds of ammunition left at the end of the game. 11 direct hits, 3 penetrating shots. Well, I'm pretty sure I can tell that one of them was that enemy Fifi right at the end of the game. And no, it wasn't. I'm wrong. I'm shocked. I thought that was definitely a penetrating shot. No, 2 penetrating shots went into the 60G FT while he was in the cap, and that was the Top Gun kill. And then the other one was the, no, not the other PP, not the 88, the M8, the M8A1. Yes, I did say at the time, I thought that was a full health kill, but it went straight through the M8A1 because, of course, it doesn't have much in the way of armor. And the other one, I think, no, not the Stug 3. I thought he was a penetrating shot as well because it took him out so cleanly. In fact, no others. So, in fact, it was the 60G FT got penetrated twice, and then the M8A1. So he got 12 splash damages as well, 1,893 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, damage 9, kills 7, and did 57 defense points when he reset the cap. On a premium count, he actually earned a profit of 68,275 credits. He got a 30,000 mission completion bonus in there, and 25 bonds for another mission completion, and 4,738 experience points out of it as well. This replay, by the way, took place on the 2nd of February, so it's yesterday. Yeah, so not so long ago. In fact, just slightly over 24 hours ago. Yes, I am doing them that quickly. So an excellent game there by Mr. B. Congratulations on a nice clean kill. And also, some of those shots were really, really good. You were actually pummeling in the enemy team. And he said he felt a little lack in damage. Well, I suppose you might say that is less than I would have expected for that many kills. But I think it was because the SU-8 on his team was also being extremely effective at getting damage. And so he was taking some of the damage away. And then Mr. B was getting the kills on the targets. But he certainly did well in the game in terms of getting a nice healthy credit bonus, and of course the bonds, so that does help as well. But yes, it was a good game, and for a second I was worried that they wouldn't send anyone to the cap and they'd end up losing the battle merely by the fact that nobody was bothered to go up there and find out who was in the cap area. But it worked out okay in the end. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.